Hey guys, you want to see me talk about a Fox character that's not Naruto related? Keep watching. Power and weakness. Power is so strong that it leaves you vulnerable. Hey guys, welcome back to the Inner Recess in My Mind, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing of Kamen Rider Geats' Lazer Boost form and Boost Mark II. I have been going over how I wanted to talk about this for so long. I thought, what if I just do a whole summary about how certain Kamen Riders have like that one form that is very powerful but also very dangerous at the same time. I have thought about doing a whole spiel about it. Case in point, talking about how Kamen Rider Stronger from the Showa era was one of the first riders that actually gave us like form changes within all of Kamen Rider anyway, and how his form was like so powerful that if he stayed in it too long, it would kill him. Then I also wanted to talk about my favorite Berserk forms, but I've done like a couple takes of this and I'm not even gonna hold you. I just got to the point where I was like, what? How do I talk about this? Everyone knows that in science fiction or stories whatsoever, there's always that one character getting a form that's so powerful, but it has a very terrifying toll on the user. And this is no exception. Kamen Rider Geats is an interesting season. In fact, if I had to pick what's my favorite of the Reiwa era so far, it would be 01, then Geats, and then the rest. I would do one for Gachard, but we'll just wait till next time for him. Shh. So, for this, we're going to talk about his Lazer Boost as well as his Boost Mark II form. Spoiler warning, by the way, because I can't stress this enough. I'm going to be talking about certain events that pop off that actually gave us this figure, this form in the first place. So, TLDR, in the previous arc, Kamen Rider Buffa, who was the rival to Kamen Rider Geats, he died. He died in battle protecting Ace, which is Geats. Geats unfortunately was forced out of the game because of the Game Master at the time just hijacked the game. After that, the second game was introduced, and we're introduced to where the Yamato were created, as well as who's creating the Yamato. And Michigana, just like all the other riders that die, once you've lost the battle or lost the game, they'll use your body as fertilizer to grow more creatures that are the Yamato. However, the side effects of the zombie buckle that Michigana uses made him virtually immortal, and some other things happened. But the current arc we were dealing with, the Yamato has a sponsor. She devised a plan to take the game and rig it for herself. To do that, she made the second Game Master, who I really don't like, lose his driver because she stole it. Then on top of that, she also copied his fingerprint so she could access the driver herself. So now she's in charge of her own game called the Yamato Grand Prix, where she and Yamato are competing to change the world in their own image. What makes it worse is Michigata has sided with them. Things seem bad because the Yamato are the heroes now, and the heroes that we all know and love, the riders, are seen as the obstacles. It's gotten so bad that they created their first game, the Lightning Festival, and things were going bad. I mean, Kamen Rider Nago, Kamen Rider Tycoon were the only ones there that could help Ace, and they got dog-walked by these stronger variants of Yamato. It was bad. It was so much so that the next time the Yamato came back around, the only person that could actually fight them was Ace. But the numbers game got a hold of Ace, and it was to the point where he was going to lose his life. But he said, I want to show you all my resolve. It took a boost buckle and screamed to the heavens. When I say scream to the heavens, it triggered the goddess that they used to actually make all the wishes come true in this series. And 4 boost buckles launched themselves from space to Ace's location, merging with a new buckle, the Boost Buckle Mark II. It was crazy. And because of that, he was able to transform into this beautiful red fox with 6 tails, known as Kamen Rider Geats Boost Mark II. It's cool, it's powerful, it's sleek, it looks fast, it is. And he did what he had to. The numbers game meant nothing to him. But we find out in the next episode that all that power and all that speed has a toll. A normal human is not supposed to move that fast with all that G-force without proper cushions or proper protection. So much so that his stamina is starting to suffer because of it. But because the bad guys are, well, bad guys, they keep on the attack and creates a Sengoku game where the option is, in order to win this, you must steal the other vision driver from the corresponding captains, hers and the producer, because the game master on the actual side of the DGP is so incompetent, he is sidelined for now, and the producer has to step in. So, with that being said, everything seems bleak. Ace is still using that buckle, and it's starting to put a wear on him to the point where he blacked out while he was out and about, and they tried to kill him. Huh? Luckily, his sponsor was able to save him, and he saw that maybe playing for your life is more terrifying than you think. But of course, the game must go on, and Ace must still fight. Everything was doing good. He was actually succeeding pushing back the Game Master until, unfortunately, the stamina kicked in again. He passed out and was about to die until his sponsor came out and said, I have an idea. I'll use my buckle, or should I say my driver, and merge it with yours. You'll have all the speed, all that power, plus proper protection for it. And thus, we were given Kamen Rider Lazer Boost with the futuristic vision driver, which is a pistol. That's actually just a laser, as well as his Boost Mark II buckle. He's able to sustain all that speed and that power, and finally have the protection, with added features of the ability to shadow clone himself and use psychic abilities like levitation, as well as telekinesis. I love it. It's a really sick figure in a really sick form, and I want to show off what it looks like. In fact, let's get into that, shall we? Let's get in here. Ooh. Yada yada yada. Just going to put that over here. You know, with all that talking, I probably could have just opened the box, because there's just 2 boxes. There's just this box and the other box. But I like actually talking about the lore of some of these figures, so that way everybody's like, why does it look like that? And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, like I said, I love expressing and talking about this stuff because it's really interesting. And I want more people to get into the series that I love. Granted, not everybody is going to do that, but I still like talking about it and seeing if I can pique somebody's interest. And here we are. Like I said, I was looking forward to this since it was announced last year, and the funny thing about it is I thought it was going to be like a double pack, like 2 separate figures, but actually no. From what I've seen, and especially in the scans and some other stuff that I see on Instagram, that the figure is actually just one figure with the armor set. So let's just get in here. Ooh. Alright. Ah, okay. They packed this thing in here tight. Okay. I like it. Let's see. I'm probably going to show off both forms. To do that, I'm going to have to actually take it apart. Might as well go from here. Okay. You got the tails, or should I say the 6 tails for his fox form. Like I said earlier, when he transforms into Mark II, he actually has his regular form and his revolve form. His revolve form allows him to turn into a 6-tailed fox, if you would. Alright. Here is the driver. You have the Mark II driver, as well as the Vision driver, which is actually a pistol. It has the actual pistol itself up here. This is what he uses while he's in laser boost form, when he's in his has his weapon. So yeah, let's go ahead, put this bad boy together. Okay. I just dropped that. 1 second. Alright. So we're just going to put them back together as his laser boost form, and then after that I'll show off his other form separately. Wait. Just realized I still got plastic right here. Ooh. Okay, so this part slides off. Good to know, good to know. Hold on, I gotta... Okay, so it has a ball joint in there. Should make it a little bit easier. But yeah, let's see. There we go. Okay. And here. The driver fell off. 1 sec. But yeah, ta-da! Here is Geats in his laser boost form. It's kind of bulky a little bit around the arms, but that shouldn't be much of an issue. The articulation in the head is actually not that bad. I love the design. This right here is actually his jaw when he transforms into his fox form when he's in Boost Mark II. But yeah. Speed was like the main key for this figure. But also the other things that was given to him when he was in this form, he got like ESP-like abilities and stuff like that, so he can float and even fly, and make shadow clones and stuff like that, which I thought was really cool. Love how like the feet have like his extra claws right there, as well as right here, which is these are supposed to be retractable. At least they were in the show. But I'm not going to like try to play with that. But yeah, the coloring is actually really cool, especially around the driver, around this part right here. Now, I I actually like the looks of this thing. This is actually really interesting. Now for the part that I'm dreading the most. And transforming him to Mark II. So, let's go ahead and get this stuff out the way. I'm probably going to just like change him into this form. And then after that, probably keep him in a laser form the entire time. Because, let's be honest, that's a lot. That I don't want to like lose all the parts. So I'm gonna take these off and switch that right here. Just like in the show, it slides in and on itself. So now when he's in not laser boost, when he's in boost Mark II, it normally just sits on this side and he would just revolve on and then add that. But since it's just a figure by itself, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to put that back on its place. There's proper little slots on here that actually help figure out where it needs to be. So with that being said, take that off and I'm afraid I'm gonna break it. Okay. If I remember correctly. Alright, wait, let me look at the instructions because I don't want to like do one thing and all of a sudden end up breaking this thing. Said, you do come with instructions, right? So, wait, I think I see what I need to do. Oh, it just pops off. Okay, that makes that so much easier. Alright. Alright. Now, this is where for that. Now we'll swap this out for the chest plate. And swap his helmet out. I actually like his helmet in this form because he even looks more like a fox here. Don't get me wrong, I like this one too. The blue eyes actually look great, but I love the red and gold. Oh, sorry, yeah, the red and gold details for it. Or more orange. It looks more orange than, well, on the show, or at least that's just my opinion, but it's supposed to be red because the boost buckle itself is actually red. So it would help if I put the torso back on first. Okay. I might just keep him in his Mark II form, honestly. But yeah, here is Boost Mark II. This is actually really sick. This is my first premium Bandai SH Figuart from Kamen Rider, or period, honestly, because I saw some stuff for Dragon Ball as well too, especially after the passing of Akira Toriyama, and I'm not gonna lie, that still hit me pretty hard. So I'm down the road, I might grab some stuff too for Dragon Ball, because I was thinking about doing it anyway before Toriyama's passing, because I found a really sick figure art of Super Saiyan Goku, or should I say Goku Black Rose, like his Super Saiyan Rose form, but it looks really cool, so I might grab that later. But yeah, without the extra-ness of the shoulder piece, it's not as bulky, and it actually, the articulation's dope. I love the design. I really do. This in itself is a really cool form, and I love it a lot. It shows, it looks like it has like nothing but pure speed. It looks like a little bit like, so let's go put this. It looks like mech armor of someone in a motorcycle a little bit, especially around the chest. Because you can actually see, like, it looks like a little engine in there. Thank you, Focus. But yeah, and then you see on his legs as well too. So, but yeah, this is Kamen Rider Geats Mark II and Laser Boost. Oh, forgive me. After I did all the editing, I thought I'd just come and relax. Didn't realize I kind of drifted. But if you're new here, why don't you subscribe? I have a lot of new content coming down the road. But if you've been here before, here's a random playlist of something I've done, and the most recent thing I've done here too. Take care.